So this is take 2 of my tutorial video. Just a quick video to show you guys what I'm doing to apply my eye makeup. It's really easy, it's really quick. I think a lot of women are kind of intimidated because they don't really have any technique to follow or whatever. And this is a really simple way to put on eye makeup that I've been doing for years, and you can use any really color combination of shades that you want, whether you want to go with greens or blues or something more smoky in the gray and the silver. Today I'm going to be using 3 Younique shades here. I generally go with a more neutral shade for the area under the eye, which in this case is the shade we have called Sexy. I do a lighter shade on the eyelid, which is Sassy today, and then for the crease, something a little bit darker to kind of make the eye pop. I am using Heartbroken today. So this is really fast. You can do it pretty quickly in the morning. I don't spend an hour getting ready. I'm 15 minutes to start to finish, and that includes a shower. Now granted, my hair's always in a ponytail, but it's not a long process. So all I'm gonna do here is open up my pigment, and I really like the Younique pigments because they're loose, they're not pressed, so I find that I'm using less and I'm wasting less, because when you're using those pressed pigments, you're really kind of digging the brush in to get them off, and a lot of them go to waste that way. So I'm just going to take Sexy right out of the little jar here and apply it kind of all over underneath my eyebrow. Really simple. Oh, P.S. I'm only going to do one eye so you can see really the difference between the one eye and the other. And yes, I'm using an iPhone as a mirror, which kind of is tricky, but I'll make it work. All right, so you don't want to load the brush up too much. Actually, the nice thing about these pigments too is a little really goes a long way, which is nice. So I have put the Sexy under the eye, just filling in that whole area there. And now I'm going to move on to the lid, where I'm going to use the Sassy, which is kind of the lighter shade of the pink. This is kind of really a light, fresh look, not too dramatic. My glamorous life today, I'm going to the water park with my kids, so I just put it on the brush, blow it off really lightly so you kind of get the excess off. And this is going right on to the lid, just sweeping across from the inner to the outer eye here. And make sure you kind of cover that whole eyelid area. Really easy, really quick. Boom, bang, bang, right? So I'm going to shut that. And then I'm going to move on to the crease, which is where you go with usually a little bit more of a dramatic shade. So you want to make sure that you're not using too much. I have a small, kind of more precise brush that I'm using for this. I'm going to blow it off, and again, I'm going to move from the interior to the outside here, just sweeping it gently across the eye and then kind of spreading it up just a little bit. And I went a little too light that first time, so I'm going to darken it up just a little bit by adding a little bit more onto my brush. I'm going a second time here. Lost my mirror. The nice part is that when you're using kind of similar shades, they all just blend together easily. So I'll go back over with a bigger brush and just kind of blend those all together. All right. So that's it for the pigments. Easy. That didn't take very long. So I'm going to put that one back. The only other 2 parts to my eye makeup routine are, I am still using a liquid liner that's not Younique's. I just prefer a liquid liner, but you can wet one of our darker pigments and use it that way. Oh, my video assistant's coming in. All right, so the liquid liner is in place. I really like the way that just opens up my eye and makes it pop. And then I'm going to move on to my 3D mascara, which is the icing on the top of my eye makeup cake. And again, this is not a really long process. Apparently Eli wants to wear some makeup today too. Don't do that, okay, buddy? All right, so I'm just gonna take out my transplanting gel and just move from the base out to the edge of the lash. Just really getting in there with that transplanting gel and covering all of those lashes. And I just made a boo-boo on my eyeshadow, but that's all right. It's really easy to fix if you just keep those brushes right there. Boop, 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 done. Just blend it and it'll go away. All right, so that's my transplanting gel. Now I'm gonna take my fibers.
Get down.
You want me to tell Nolan to get down?
Yeah.
Do you see why my makeup routine has to be quick in the morning?
Get down, Mommy.
Because my son is climbing up a plant shelf in the kitchen.
Mommy.
Tell Nolan to get down. What's he doing?
He's doing here.
He's doing up there. Oh no. All right, so I went over with my fibers really quickly. And I'm going to go back over with the transplanting gel just to kind of seal all those fibers in. And again, I just made a boo-boo on my eyeshadow, but Eli. Honey, leave Nolan alone. And that's that. You can go over the bottom lash with the same process. It's really pretty easy. You can do a second coat if you need to, but really simple. Half done, half undone, and that's the difference. Have a great Sunday.